Welcome to the Musa video blog. So I'd like to talk about a point that I hear from a lot of people. One of the reasons why many people like Musa is that not only does it give them an opportunity for self-improvement, but it also gives them a chance to connect with God. They want to live spiritual lives. They want to be more spiritual. They want to connect with God. So I want to offer a suggestion, which at first glance seems a little bit religious. And I recognize that everybody's in a different place, so it may seem like it's very religious, but I think that wherever you're at on the ladder, you can fit it in and make it meaningful for yourself. And I'd like to share with you the words of Rambam, Maimonides, in his laws about brachas, saying blessings. And he says that just a short little thought there about that there's all different types of brachas that we say for all different things. And he says that the purpose, among other purposes, but one purpose is that it helps us constantly remember God. It's a wonderful thing. You could be in the middle of the day, busy. Your mind is totally off anything spiritual, immersed in who knows what, very mundane matters, very engrossed in them. And you take a moment and you say a blessing, and you say, hey, wow, I'm focusing, I'm connecting for God for these few seconds. So it enables a person in the midst of all that excitement, busy, noisy world to take a moment to reflect and remember, hey, God, I remember you. So it really doesn't matter where you're at. If you're already saying brachas, so then, sometimes people get into the habit of just saying it perfunctory and not really focusing on what they're saying. So if you're already saying brachas, take a step back, take a deep breath, and slow down, and think about what you're saying, and recognize it not just as a requirement, well, now I have to say X, Y, and Z, but look at it rather as a chance to connect with the one above. And if you don't say brachas, well, you might consider putting it into your repertoire, whether in Hebrew or English or whatever. Especially, for example, one of my favorite is after you use, a person uses the washroom, there's a bracha to be said to recognize how wonderful it is that I was able to relieve myself. And it's an incredible opportunity to just connect. It's a chance to become more spiritual. It happens many times throughout the day. You say this bracha, you think about what you're saying, you think about that there's a God, you think about there's a creator who made my body, who lets it function like this, and that's a spiritual moment. So, wherever you are on the ladder, please take this as an opportunity to connect, to get closer to God, to live a more spiritual life. See you next week.